Good evening, and welcome to this special Peace Day event to support the annual United Nations International Day of Peace. On the United Nations website, we find the following words. In these difficult times of physical distancing, this International Day of Peace will be dedicated to fostering dialogue and collecting ideas. The world will be invited to unite and share thoughts on how to weather this storm, heal our planet, and change it for the better. Even though we may not be able to stand next to each other, we can still dream together. And the theme for this year's Day of Peace is Shaping Peace Together. The Hamblin Trust is keen to play its part in helping to develop a more peaceful and loving world. And what follows this introductory session, therefore, is a series of peace-related talks, music, and meditations intended to focus our hearts and minds on the subject of peace, both for us individually and for the planet as a whole. But first, let us clarify what we mean by the word peace. For although the temporary cessation of hostilities was the original purpose when the International Day of Peace was first established, peace is not just the absence of war or armed conflict. There are many countries where there is no war or armed conflict, but there is repressive treatment and much suffering imposed on certain individuals or groups of individuals. It is therefore not likely that they would consider themselves to be at peace. So what do we mean by the word peace? Sri Chinmoy said, "Peace does not mean the absence of war. Peace means the presence of harmony, love, satisfaction, and oneness. Peace also means a flood of love in the world family." But I suggest that there is more to consider here. Each of us is a member of and contributes to a planetary consciousness that is affected by the combined thoughts and aspirations of all of us. So each of us has a responsibility to be clear about our aspirations and to use our thoughts positively because we are co-creators with God. And in order to help each of us to continually project clear and positive thoughts, I suggest we need to focus on the following. A world in which all people love and care for each other, whatever their differences. An enlightened humanity loving and caring for our planet and all the kingdoms of nature. A world in which rights are respected and responsibilities accepted. In his book, His Wisdom Guiding, H.T. Hamblin wrote, "We cannot transmit God's inward peace to others if we do not possess it ourselves. So our duty must always be to so filled with God's peace that others become conscious of it." True peace cannot be achieved by force. It is true that a succession of dictators have achieved periods of enforced stability, but usually at the cost of various minority groups or unpleasant repressive practices. This is not peace. This is subjugation. As Sri Chinmoy states on his website, "Do not try to change the world. You will fail. Try to love the world, and lo, the world is changed forever." True peace is a state of harmony in which people coexist in a loving and caring environment where all accept the need for compromise to ensure rights are balanced by responsibilities, whether as individuals, groups, or nations. Once a sufficient number of people understand, adopt, and habitualize this way of thinking and living, the planetary consciousness will reach a tipping point, and it will lead to a transformation of truly global proportions. So, by focusing on our own understanding of peace, we are automatically contributing to the welfare of both other individuals and our beautiful planet. As Eileen Cady said in Opening Doors Within, when a stone is thrown into the centre of a pond, the ripples go out and out. But they start from that stone. They start from that centre. Start with yourself. Then you can radiate peace, love, harmony, and understanding out to all souls around you. So on this special day for peace, let us work together to achieve positive change by joining with the forces of light to help transform our world and manifest a new golden era of love and harmony. I therefore invite you to join with me for a few minutes of meditation. Please ensure you're sitting comfortably with your back erect, hands on your lap and feet flat on the floor, or in your usual meditation posture, whatever is most comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, slow breaths in and out without holding the breath, and then relax and breathe normally. Visualize in your mind's eye that you are part of a large circle of people all tuning in at this time, and mentally focus on each one and surround each of them in love and light. And in turn, be aware of the love and light surrounding you, lifting you up to a higher level of attunement. When that group connection feels strong, invite cosmic light into the center of the circle. It is perhaps easiest if you visualize this as a large pyramid of light sitting above the group, but use whatever imagery is familiar and comfortable for you. Now visualize our beautiful blue and white planet spinning slowly in the center of our circle, with light from the pyramid above shining down on it at the same time. Now visualize the light from the group growing larger and stronger as it infuses and enfolds the planet, and visualize the pyramid growing larger and brighter as it also expands to enfold both the group and the earth in its aura of light and love. While you are holding this image, I will read you the vision prayer from Diana Cooper's book, 2012 and Beyond, with words slightly adapted for group use. It presents a clear and beautiful vision of the world we want to see. We have a vision where all people are at peace, fed and housed. Every child is loved and educated to develop their talents, where the heart is more important than the head, and wisdom is revered over riches. In this world, justice, equality, and fairness rule. Nature is honored, so the waters flow pure and clear, and the air is fresh and clean. Plants and trees are nurtured, and all animals are respected and treated with kindness. happiness and laughter prevail. And humans walk hand in hand with angels. Thank you for the love, understanding, wisdom, courage, and humility to do our part to spread the light. May all the world ascend. So be it. Now offer this image and our group love and light to the cosmic realms, so that the energy can be used by the spiritual hierarchy at the right time and in the right way to facilitate its manifestation. Having completed your sacred task, please sit quietly for a few minutes and remain receptive to any impressions that may be shared with you at this time. I will sound a chime to signal the end of the meditation period, which will last only for a couple of minutes. Thank you. Please now bring your focus back to this earthly plane to start the process of returning fully to objective consciousness. Become aware of your physical body again, the feel of the seat you are sitting on, and the sensations from your feet and hands. Wriggle your fingers and toes, and deepen your breathing. Once you feel totally back in objective consciousness, open your eyes. Thank you for listening and sharing this sacred time with us. A final Eileen Cady quote for you from her book, Opening Doors Within. Realize that what is taking place within the individual goes out into the world and is reflected in the world situation. That is why peace of heart and mind is so essential within you, and why harmony, understanding, and deep love should flow between you and all others. May the blessings of the cosmic love guide and protect you. Good night.